Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to another trophy list update or trophy hunting update, whatever you want to call it. This is being recorded on Christmas Eve and will be going up on Christmas Day 2018, so that's going to be December 25th. So that means that this will have covered, I guess it... Sorry guys, just ate dinner. Anyway, this is going to be covering December 17th through the 24th, so technically 8 days this time, because this is going up a bit later, being recorded a bit later. Been really busy with holiday stuff and with family and hanging with friends, so been a bit busy. So 3 games were played this past week, and here's what they are. The first one was Eventide 2 Sorcerer's Mirror. I beat about half the game in one night, but I just haven't had time to go back to it yet. This is a typical easy Artifex Monday game, nothing too difficult about it. In fact, the hidden object puzzles are not randomized in this game, which actually makes them much easier. The interesting thing, though, is, if I can find it... no, not that. This one. That's it. Okay, so what you actually have to do with this game is this game has a set of moral choices you can make, you know, Telltale style. And you actually have to play through the game twice. The first time doing everything except for this. And then the second time go through and make all the opposite choices. So it's actually a bit different for an Artifex Money game. It's a very easy one, so I'm happy about that. I mean, I'll have it done like as soon as I want to finish it. I just haven't had time to go back to it yet. I've just been really busy, like I said. So it is at least a very easy Platinum Trophy, as most Artifex Money games are. Like I said, just haven't had time to finish it yet. Aside from that, though, we have Minecraft PS4. Now, this actually got expansion number 8. Now, thankfully, there are no more expansions for the PS3 or Vita versions, meaning that I never have to deal with those again. The problem is, expansion 8 is a little bit more obnoxious than some of the previous ones. This one requires you to have a certain enchantment on the Trident, and it's very entirely luck-based. I would highly suggest doing this in the tutorial world, because you can get a Trident right at the beginning, and you can find more out in the water just by killing the mobs. So it's not horribly difficult, it just requires a lot of time and luck as to getting the necessary enchantment. Thankfully, you can get infinite enchantment points in the tutorial world by just going to the chest next to the enchantment room and just go into it, grab the stuff, leave, and come back, and you can keep grabbing the enchantment bottles. So it's not hard, it's just kind of time-consuming and kind of luck-based, unfortunately. There was one like this with the Frostwalker thing from before, which was horrible. Collect any fish in a bucket, that's super, super easy. Just take an empty bucket and swim through the water until you find a fish and catch it. The shipwreck is also very, very easy. The only problem is it's actually bugged in the tutorial world. Like, you can't get it in the tutorial world for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's easy. I mean, all you have to do is find a shipwreck, but it does... You can't do it in the tutorial world, so you have to find a different world to do it in. Then I still have 3 more trophies left. These are all going to require me to... This one I might be able to do in the tutorial. I'm not sure yet, though. But this one and this one require a fairly large jungle biome, so I found a world to do this in. I just haven't really gotten around to doing it yet, because I have to explore it enough to find the bamboo needed for scaffolding, as well as to breed the pandas, so it's all a little bit luck-based. Same with the cat. This actually requires you to find a house cat, which is now only found in villages, and tame it with fish. I'm not really sure what it means by giving you a gift, like, I guess maybe it brings you something. I've never seen that before, but it's going to be kind of luck-based. The other 2 aren't going to be that hard. I just need a good jungle world, which I think I found one. If that one doesn't work out either, then I'm sure I can just keep spawning into new worlds for a while until I do find one. It'll work out eventually. I'll find a good world for it eventually. So that's actually bringing Minecraft PS4 up to 100 trophies, which is kind of insane. And I mean, it's not really that hard of 100%, it's just there's so many things you have to do. Spawn and kill the Wither, power a beacon, multiplayer stuff, which was horrible. Respawn the Ender Dragon, which takes a while, and the Elytra one, that one's actually pretty easy because you can do it in the tutorial. Okay, that DLC was actually really easy. That one was the easiest one, I think. More multiplayer. An Elder Guardian, the Shulker. The Shulker is awful. The llamas were kind of annoying. The Frostwalker was awful. This one and this one require like specific types of world, like the mansions or whatever they're called. But the shulkers, that one was awful. Like when I was helping Carlos and Snickle and a few others do this in the PS3 version, like it took them like probably 2 hours total for all like 4 or 5 people in the lobby to get it because I had the end portal world set up for it. We just couldn't get lucky with this because it's a stupid trophy. And then actually the aquatic update was really easy because you can do everything in the tutorial and you still can. So I am working on that slowly. It's taken a while because it's not the easiest thing in the world and requires some luck, but I will get Minecraft back to 100%, at least for now. I'm sure it'll continue to get updates, unfortunately, at least until the PS5 comes out. And then there will probably be a Minecraft PS5 version that'll have all the DLC trophies with it from the beginning. And by that point, I don't think I will do this game again because I used to really like Minecraft, but now that it keeps updating like this, it's starting to get a bit annoying. I like that they're adding in updates to it for people who do enjoy the game, and I do occasionally go back and play in one of my creative worlds that I've been building for a long time. But I just kind of wish they'd stop putting trophies in. Like, if you want to keep adding in DLC, go ahead, just stop adding so many trophies, because it's annoying to keep going back to. And then the other game I've been working on has been Fallout 76. And I'm actually starting to make some good progress. I have this quest started, Recruitment Blues. Heart of the Enemy, that's an event, so I haven't started it yet. Coming to fruition, I think I just finished today, or the day this is being recorded. Bunker Buster comes a couple missions after Recruitment Blues. And One of Us is sometime after Bunker Buster. Officer on Deck is sometime after One of Us. Those are all story. And then I Am Become Death is the last one. Then I finished the Queen of the Hunt event. It wasn't terribly hard, but it is a little bit buggy because the game doesn't always want to spawn, or it doesn't always act correctly once you finish it. Monster Mash, I now know exactly where it is. I don't know exactly what you do in it, but I think it's a versus event. But I know exactly where it is, so that's not going to be that much of a problem. Scorched Earth, I am not looking forward to because that is going to be difficult. I am going to need a full team to be able to do that, most likely, because I don't really have enough good gear at all yet. Breaching Clear is a really, really easy event in the bottom left part of the world near the giant drill. Very, very easy. I joined another team, so I'm up to like 4 teams joined. Then what else? I'm level 60, so 40 more levels, and it's not going as slowly as I feared because you do level up a little bit faster in this game. I have now found 3 magazines. I'm not sure where I'll find the other 17. I might just need to see a method for that or just look up a guide. This one, again, I think you can do at the very end of the game once you finish the final mission because you launch a nuke in it. Hack 50 terminals I'm working on. Mod 50 weapons, that one's very, very easy. I just finally got through it. It's just a little bit grindy. And I'm working on the terminals. I think I've got probably at least 20 to 25 done, so it's not difficult. It's just a little bit time-consuming. I still haven't revived anyone. I have currently like 2,500 caps, but I don't think you have to have 10,000 on you at once. I think you just have to have 10,000 total collected throughout the game. So that's good if that's true, because I would probably have like at least 5,000 at that point from spending it on traveling. Still haven't killed another player at all. I mean, I'm just going to have to boost those. But I think I know a friend, I think one of my friends from college actually just bought the game. So we can join together as a team and boost the trophies as well. And that's it for the moment. But I'm making good progress on the game. I also finally found the Mothman. So happily, I don't need to dedicate like half of a stream to that ever again, because that was... It's entirely luck-based as to whether or not you get the event. But hey, I finally got the event, so I'm happy. Interestingly enough, though, the platinum rarity on like PSN profiles is like 1.6, so it's not even a sub 1%, which is honestly kind of surprising. I guess realistically, if you're doing a lot of co-op gameplay, you can probably get the multiplayer trophies done. It's mostly just Scorched Earth and reaching level 100 that are the main problems with this one in terms of difficulty, but otherwise, it's really not... It's not that difficult, it's just kind of time-consuming. So, with that, level 62, 56%, 15,492 total trophies, 350 platinums, 1,926 golds, 3,935 silvers, 9,281 bronzes. So, current games to work on. I don't know how much time I'm going to get to work on them over my sort of Christmas break because I'm hanging out with Payne and some other friends a lot while they're all around. So, right now, I do want to go back to Red Dead 2 and start playing the multiplayer again. I just haven't really had time. I've been picking up a number of easy games, both for EU and for normal trophy hunting, like North American. I also have LEGO The Incredibles. I just got it on GameFly. I need to start playing that because it looks like it's going to be fun. I'm a big fan of the first Incredibles movie. I never actually got to see the second one, but a big fan of the original movie, so we'll enjoy playing through this. Another game that I want to get started on, though, is... Well, actually, there's a couple games I want to boost on PS3 eventually. Like, I want to just do The Last of Us and do the multiplayer DLC. I've got the main game done and Left Behind's done. Just haven't done the other DLC yet, though. And besides that, I still need to do Uncharted 2's DLC. I want to go back and do that eventually. So that's going to kind of suck because it's so grindy, and there's a couple for doing the co-op maps, stuff like that. But those are the main things I want to work on in the future. But also... the boosting group, the Trophy Hunting Discord that I'm a part of, we are going to hopefully start on Far Cry 2 soon, which is a pretty massive game to boost through because you have to get to level, it's maybe 20, and then you can use a glitch to get to level 30, but you have to finish all the field manuals in the multiplayer. You have to have 16 players in a lobby for one of the trophies, which is awful. Only other game I can think of that did that was Homefront, but I think it was less difficult to do in that game, like what you actually had to do with it, aside from getting the whole group together. So hopefully we're going to start boosting Far Cry 2 in the near future. That would be a great platinum to get because not only is that probably a sub 1% and a very difficult platinum overall, but it's also... I mean, then I'd have the entire Far Cry franchise done, at least until New Dawn comes out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing the rest of this week. Hopefully doing a little bit of streaming as well, but see you guys then.